Hi there, I hope you're all doing well. This week the files for the Crimson Wings Kickstarter got delivered and I just couldn't resist printing out one of the models and getting it painted up. This is the great Curator Mathias, who will be the main commander for my Battle Brothers army at some point once I get around to actually doing them. He was black and white Zenith Prime, and I get started with Hull Red for the robe. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You could also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. Next up, I get started on the mid-tone for the robes with burnt red, just leaving that darker tone where there would be shadows. Finishing off the robes and getting the base coat for the armor panels done, I grabbed Asmodeus red. To start bringing up the armor panels, I used Evil Eye Red over the bulk of the panels, just leaving that darker color in the recesses. To finish off the armor panels, I added an edge highlight with rust orange. There are also some parts that get more of a highlight with this color, as they will be getting hit by the light the most. For the remaining clothing and the weapon casing, I start off with Doom Death Black. Since I'm not sure what the base I want for this as well, I also do the base in this colour. Bringing up the raised parts of the black clothing now, I grabbed lead grey and went over these parts, just leaving the black in the shadowed parts. Adding a highlight to the black fabric, I used English grey. This is mostly just a scratchy highlight over the tops of the folds. With all of the clothing done now, I get started on the face with Barbarian Brawn. Before I continue with the head, I grabbed silver grey to dot in his eyes and bring up some of the details I don't want to be metallic. To get the hair base coated, I used golden brown as the base colour. Now that the hair has been base coated, I can add a highlight to the skin with Dwarven skin. Getting a highlight on the hair, I used sand yellow. I don't get the entire process on camera for this one as my battery died halfway through, but I did just bring up all these sculpted strands on the hair. Moving on to the metal parts now, everything I want to be silver I gave a once over with plate armor. For all of the gold detailing now, I went over them with Dragon's Gold, and this is the best covering gold I have. With the metallics done, I can now get started on the power sword, starting with the base coat of Hydra green. To start adding some shine to the sword blade now, I use Sentient Turquoise. This goes over the blade in alternating size to give it that shine effect. Getting a smaller highlight inside the turquoise now, I grabbed Ray Gun Glow. Finishing up the sword, and added an edge highlight and a center highlight using Pastel green. Moving on to the washes now, I thinned down some flesh tone and got all over the red and the gold, except for the robe. I didn't want to adjust that as I like how it looks already. To wash the black parts now, I thinned down some Oblivion black wash and just darkened down the shadows. And that will be it for Mathias. I like how it came out in the end, and I think I can replicate this scheme pretty easily for an entire army. I especially like how the sword came out. I think using a green instead of the standard blue just helps pull those colours together a little bit more. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You could also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. As always, if you want a closer look at this mini, check out my Instagram page. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Most importantly though, be kind to each other.